Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to have you here with me again. Today I want to talk about falling off the wagon or falling off on your goals, falling off on your habits that you're trying to change and develop. So recently I had one of those days where I was really on top of my habits, learning new skills, on top of my schedule. And then I found myself for the last 3 days just feeling very off, feeling very not motivated, not even the slightest bit enticed to want to do any of the things that I normally do right now. I have kept in the habit in one area, which was the new skill that I'm learning, but I found myself having such a hard time even picking up my Bible and reading my Bible. I was just having a hard time. Granted, I was a little bit sick and then my time of the month came as well right after. So it was like a whole slew of things happening in the same time. So I just wanted to talk about that with you guys and help give you some tools that you can use to help you have a healthy balance between when you've kind of fallen off the wagon and when you're getting back on the horse. I know I'm giving you two analogies here, but they work, so I'm sticking with it. The first thing I would say is to give yourself some grace. I used to be the type of person, I had a really hard time giving myself grace whenever I would fall off the wagon. I would beat myself up, call myself a failure, that I'm not doing enough and I'm not good enough. And that type of self-mental talk was actually really damaging because it made me unable to get on the horse faster. I would dwell in those negative feelings and space for longer, and then by the time I snapped out of it, it was like weeks, months had gone by, and it's like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? So the first thing I would say is give yourself grace. If you are getting those negative thoughts and negative feelings whenever you fall off the wagon or you're failing at something, I would say write everything down, journal about it. The next thing I would say is give yourself action steps. So that could be, okay, today I'm going to accomplish one thing out of my huge list that I have been procrastinating. Or I'm going to accomplish 2 or 3 things out of my huge list that I've been procrastinating. I find whenever you give yourself something really small to focus on, it feels a little bit less overwhelming. So for example, let's say you know for sure you're supposed to go to the gym, or you have to make your bed, or there is a task that is actually really important, but you're procrastinating it because it's so important. I would say set a timer for 8 seconds. Because all you're trying to do is break your mind and brain out of this mode and shifting it into a different mode. So set a timer for 8 to 10 seconds, and at the end of that 8 seconds, you have to jump up and take action to do the thing. This works really well if you have to clean your room or anything like that. If you set a timer for 8 to 10 seconds, you're like, all right, at the end of this, I gotta get up. And if you actually do it, you are doing yourself a service because you're now telling your mind, we're not going to stay in this state anymore. We're going to move and take action. So number 1, give yourself some grace. Journal exactly what it is you're feeling. Number 2, write a list of action steps that can help you jumpstart and break that procrastination cycle. Now, if you are feeling sick or you have the time of the month, give yourself a little bit of time. You can take things slowly. Recover, heal, have some tea, get cozy in bed, and maybe even while you are cozy in bed, you can be doing a few things that you know that you should get to. But give yourself grace. Don't stick into that negative mindset for too long. Okay, number 3, this will be the last tip I'll share with you guys. Number 3 is celebrate the small wins. I know we tend to celebrate the big wins. Oh my God, I've achieved this big thing and this huge thing happened, and oh my God, this great thing happened. And that's amazing to celebrate. But I think if you're the type of person where you need to see that there's progress happening, and celebrating the small wins does that for you, I highly, highly recommend it. I'm the type of person, I love celebrating the small wins with little treats that I'll give myself. So for example, if I know I have to make my bed today, and I actually make my bed today, then I'll treat myself to a cup of coffee, or I'll treat myself to a cookie. So I'm giving myself positive reinforcement for doing the thing that I don't typically want to do, but I do anyways, because I know it helps me, it helps my mental health, it helps me feel so happy when I come home and my space is clean. So celebrate the small wins. Those are the tips that I have for you guys. I'd love to know if there's anything that's going on in your life right now that you found yourself procrastinating at or just putting it off on the back burner, and now it's getting to the time where, oh, I gotta take action, and you find yourself rushing to do those things. Oh my gosh, that's a whole other topic. I've been really working through not rushing in my life. I try to place myself in moments, places that allow me to rest and show up calmly and peacefully rather than rushing to do things or rushing out of the door. If you guys want to talk about that, leave a comment below. I'd love to make a whole other video about rushing and how that affects our nervous system, affects how you show up, affects the things that you do and the quality of work that you can produce when you're rushing. So thank you so much for spending this time with me. I know today was a shorter video, but I definitely wanted to put a video out there. Even though I wasn't feeling the best, I'm feeling so much better and I have more energy. So I'm so glad that I was able to get up and make this video for you guys. Thank you for sharing your time and energy with me, and I hope you guys enjoy a beautiful and blessed day. Ciao!